left the garden center. I love walking around there. There used to be a coffee shop right across the way, and Nick and I had a few of our first dates there. I used to ditch my college classes and go work there when I was starting my photography business, and then I'd come across the street, walk around this place, so it's really sentimental and special. Yeah, I love coming here. It's called Green Thumb Nursery. So I packed some tea that I got at another local place called Bates Nut Farm. If you're local, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They have a really great loose leaf tea there, and it's delicious. And I threw some of my borage flowers in there, and I am so happy. I'm excited to just have a gardening day. I'm gonna drive around and pick up the soil I got, and then we're gonna go home. Kill me.
And my mom got home. My mom turned up.
And okay, welcome to our backyard. I'm just about to get started. I'm going to be repotting some things and moving things around and filling a planter box up and planting some new plants. Very much a beginner and am learning on the go, so I hope this is an encouragement that you don't have to know everything and you don't have to have all the things to get started. I actually tried gardening a few different times. I never had good success until last year. I had a few flowers pop up for the first time from seed. I was like, okay, I can definitely do this, and I was hooked. So this year I planned and prepped just a little bit better with the little bit of knowledge that I gained last year from learning from my mistakes and asking questions and just reading a bit more on gardening. I've always kind of had an appreciation for nature and gardening and just a fascination with it all. I just love the way it brings out like a curious side of me, just makes me work with my hands. All my favorite memories growing up are definitely all outdoors, seeing creation, taking in all the beautiful things around us. So there's just something so intriguing to me about like planting a seed and watching it turn into sprouts and then actually give you something after it's done growing. Something about it is just literally magical. And I love being able to share that with the girls and seeing their appreciation for nature and looking at the birds or seeing the butterflies and kind of just noticing things all around us is really important to me, and I think it is a key part of a healthy childhood. As a mom, it is just a really great outlet, and it forces me to slow down, just get my hands in the dirt, feel the sun, have some time alone or some quality time with my girls. It just eases stress and makes me smile, honestly. So that's why I started and why I don't think I'll ever stop now. I could see myself dabbling in some sort of gardening for the rest of my life. So yeah, I really, really love it. Some things that I'm trying to grow this spring specifically, I got some herbs that were mostly given to me, some rosemary, parsley, mint, oregano. I got the girls some strawberry plants, so we should have some strawberries coming very soon. I planted flowers like marigold and calendula, drawflower, seashell cosmos, borage, zinnias, asters, drawflower, yarrow, chamomile, cornflower, arugula flower. I'm going to attempt to grow heirloom tomatoes again this year. I failed last year, so we're gonna try again. Some radishes, sweet peppers, potatoes, jalapenos. Most of those I'm starting from seed, but I did grab some things from the garden center, like this garden bed that you see me filling with the marigold flowers and the yarrow. Some things that gardening has taught me are that hobbies are important, especially as a mom, to be able to have something to look forward to, keep your mind busy, and get your mind off of housework and parenting and all the things that come along with motherhood. It has taught me how to be patient. Waiting for things to grow is so hard, and I was so impatient the first few times that I planted things from seed that I ended up just pulling them, and I realize now that I just needed to wait a little longer. Planning is so important. Learning on the go is also really fun, and the appreciation for farmers and the whole process of growing things is so long. We harvested some carrots that I attempted to grow, and they were just these little nubs, and it fed us for a meal, but they grew for so long, and I probably did something wrong. Anyways, those are just some things that gardening has taught me and that I've kind of noticed. Some tips that you should take with a grain of salt, because I am a very, very new gardener, very much so a beginner. Just start with whatever you have. Pick something that you'll use when you're picking seeds. Don't just pick something that you see other people growing. Pick things that you'll actually like to eat or enjoy, flowers that you like. Get your kids involved. Keep trying and trying and trying until you grow something. Something new that I learned at the end of last spring was something called companion planting, and basically you're planting certain plants next to each other. Maybe something that some of you might be interested in if you are a beginner just like me. Anyways, that's my little garden story. It's all I want to talk about these days, and just a little update from a brand new gardener trying to figure things out. If you're gardening this spring, tell me what you're growing, or if you are a well-seasoned gardener, give me your best tips and drop them in the comments. Hit subscribe if you want to follow along with my garden and some mom life too. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Bye.